Jose, you better go
Okay.
take that test.
Yeah, yes, I will do it. Okay, see you next time.
All
Thank
right,
you.
bud. Good
All right.
luck.
Okay, bye.
Oh dear. Yeah. Good luck on it.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Should we get started, I guess?
I don't know. Where's Dan?
I don't know. I don't know. Has he responded to anything?
Not that I see.
Okay.
Jose, you still there?
Yes, I don't know
Oh, just
how to leave this.
hang up on it. The red phone thing.
But it is that red phone disappear.
Or just the red X in
You
the
have
corner?
to touch your screen to get it back.
What's Dan's email address? I'll try to send it the other way.
Try copying and pasting it into one of the other chats. Just because that seems to, I don't know, for some reason it's weird. Sometimes
Okay,
it's
yes,
in
I
one,
found
sometimes
it.
it's in the other.
There he goes. You better
Yeah.
get that test done.
Yeah, because it's a fairly substantial part of the grade.
Yeah.
Matt, I think you ought to talk to the professor and ask for if you can meet with a tutor and retry. I really do.
I got a 68%. I went from a high A to a C.
It was a tough test.
It was.
I didn't think I even got a 76 when I pushed submit quiz. It was like, okay, here's the F. I know it's coming.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was going to get there. It was like, I don't know.
But I'm done.
Yeah, that was pretty much my thought on that one. It was like, all right, I'm done. So whatever.
I just couldn't figure out z-scores and probability, and I mean, I just don't know why I couldn't comprehend.
Did you have your
So
cheat sheet?
I did. Nothing made sense. I didn't know like variables. I didn't know what went where. It was different. Obviously I don't know it good enough to look at it in different terms, but I've been watching more videos today, so hopefully.
Yeah, this is a tough math class. For being a 200 class, this is tough.
Yeah. This is my first semester taking 3 classes, plus I'm doing an internship.
Did you do that internship through the college? That site they sent you?
Yes.
There we go. There's Dan.
I did it through my work, but I had to go through the college to get the credit for it.
And how is it fitting everything in?
It's tough. I mean, obviously I wish I had more time to spend on classes, but do what you got to do, I guess.
Yeah, C's a degree, buddy.
Yeah. Cool. So we got everybody here?
Yep.
All right.
Can you guys hear me?
Hey, I'm from Dan.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, good.
Hi,
I don't
Dan.
know what's been going
guys.
on lately.
Yeah, I don't know. I went through everything on my computer trying to figure out what was going on.
Oh, well, it works now, so that's good.
Yeah. So what do you guys think of part 2? You guys want to just go over it, or?
I had problems on 10D number 4. I can't find the X.
Oh, okay. So for that, you had to find the mean of the 15 randomly selected students.
I have that. I have
So
that.
that's
But
your
where's my X minus the mean?
Your X minus the mean is the 46.733333333333. I just stopped it at 7.3. Minus your mean of 47.
Oh, I had the mean at 46.73, but I thought there was an X in front of it.
Oh, no, the X is your sample mean.
That's the sample mean. That's what I'm always forgetting. Minus the mean over the deviation over the square root.
Yes.
That's the problem I had too. With the X.
So it's negative 0.209.
Really?
Yep. Well, that's
Okay.
because it's your 46.73 minus 47, which is your mean, over 5, which is your standard deviation, divided by the square root of 15, which is your sample size.
Oh, 15. I put 14. Okay, makes sense. I keep forgetting I can use that X. The sample mean is my X.
Yeah. Yeah, the X with the line over it is the mean of your sample of distributions. Or distribution of samples.
Okay.
Whatever.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. One of those things. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, on 10D, I had to come back on that one. I lost it and was like, I don't know.
10
I
what?
came back to that 3 hours later. the whole end of 10. So 10D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then E. I had to come back to that later because I was like, nope, I'm not getting it right now.
And you know
I think
what?
I did though.
That makes sense.
What's that, Trina?
Everything made sense to me this time, but now tomorrow it won't. But the number 10B made sense. I don't know why.
Me, I had to watch every video. I think the one that helped me the most was the classroom video where he went over our homework.
Mm-hmm.
On each one. That one helped me probably the most.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You do? I haven't watched those.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It's for the additional help.
Is that the one he posts on our announcements?
No. It's under the preparation, individual preparation. It's the 2 videos that are down at the very bottom, additional help or something like that.
Yeah,
Okay, hold
additional
on.
help.
Because I'm not, well, I'm getting to the page.
Okay. I did have a question on, because he pulls up an Excel sheet where you can get the graph, the histogram. Is there something that's already preset for us to get those numbers, or how does he get that?
Okay, so in the book, there at the beginning there was a whole file that was a zip file of 100 some odd different scenarios.
Okay,
for
so it's in the
all
book.
these different things that they're asking for. That you can download and then open up in their Excel files that have the data, and then you put those into the quantitative descriptive statistics spreadsheet, which gives you a histogram, and it gives you your mean and your standard deviation and your variance and all of that stuff.
Okay.
That's all found in the beginning of the textbook?
Yeah, like when I did mine, this is how mine came up.
Oh, wow.
Hold on, I gotta
you
find
put your
you.
numbers in over here, and then it gives you a histogram, and then all your info, and then I just cut it off here, but it also gives every percentile from your first percent all the way down to 99. So you can.
And I've been doing that all by hand.
I don't do the percentiles by hand. That's way too much. But yeah, this is a great little tool.
And you say that's in the beginning of the whole class?
I think so.
Okay. So will you tell me on the website where you're finding that additional help at?
So
Yes,
it's in the book. I think it's in the book.
Do I go to lesson 9, individual preparation?
I'm looking for it right now. Let me see. What I find.
It's individual preparation,
Yes.
and then when you go down, and it's under step 3.
The video tutorials.
They're different than the lesson 9, part 1 and 2.
They are.
They are, yeah.
I thought they were the same. My stupidity.
It's an actual
Okay,
person in the classroom teaching you and going over all the questions for our homework.
I'll be watching those then, see how he's working them.
Yeah, they help.
Thank you.
Yeah, that might help. So.
Perfect. Okay, well, should we start with the quiz then?
Yeah, let's get it over with.
Okay.
All right, let's see here. Quiz.
Large group meeting quiz.
Yep. All righty.
All right, guys. Hate to tell you, I got to start mine back up. It's not coming.
Yeah, no worries.
There it is. Okay. Okay, we ready to start 3?
Yeah, that is null.
Yeah. 3 is the null hypothesis.
Oops, 3, the null. Okay, I agree.
Yeah.
When computing the p-value, you assume the null. True?
I think
Well,
that's what I would say.
remember from the reading. So the p-value is the probability of obtaining a test statistic, such as your z-score, at least as extreme as the one you calculated, assuming the null hypothesis is true.
Assuming the null is true.
Right. So it would be the null. That's what I thought, but I was like, wait. Yeah. I had to go back and read that again.
No.
All right, which of the following represent an alternative hypothesis for a
For a
two-tailed
two-tailed
test?
test. All right, that would be where we have answers on both sides of the applet. So my
So that would
understanding
be
of that
number
would be
3?
not equal to 10.
Not equal, wait a minute. Not equal?
Right.
Yeah.
Is that what you guys understand?
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
it can be greater or less than.
Yeah.
Greater or less
The
than
way-
one-tailed, and it's not going to be equal to 10 because that's already our null hypothesis. So our alternative would have to be the not equal to, because that would give us 2 potential options.
Right. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought, but this is getting a little more
For 11.
confusing at times.
The way I remember it is by the equal sign, you have 2 tails with the equal sign. And then if you have the other one, you only have 1 tail. That's the way I can remember, because it's always
Right.
the equal signs will be the 2 tail.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I literally think of a tail.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So
That
number-
actually
So number 6.
would be
One side facing
less
left
than?
is less than.
Less than.
Right, less than, yeah.
So the arrow on less than points to the tail.
Yeah, so the arrow is the
Yes.
tail.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the other way to look at it too. Is the arrow is just kind of a tilted tail.
Yeah.
Okay? So the right would be
7 pointed that way, pointed to the
Would be
right.
greater than.
B on 7.
Greater than. Yeah.
Okay, this is where I get goofed up. I have to reject the null hypothesis, which means what? Was the null right or am I right?
This one's failing to reject. So that means the null hypothesis is correct or assumed to be true.
If I fail to reject it, does that mean the null is correct?
Failing to reject means true. Reject means false.
Reject means false.
Yeah, I know. I answered a couple
Yeah,
questions.
that's
that way.
weird.
I was like, wait, no. Other way.
Fail to reject is true.
Right. So if the p-value is greater than the alpha, then it's true. And if the p-value is lower, then it's false. Right?
I think so.
I think so.
Because if the p-value is greater, that means your data point
Indicates that
lands
it's
outside of that
more right.
0.05 or 0.01, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So it'd be a fail to reject if it's greater than null.
Right. If it's
Okay.
greater than the alpha, then it's a fail to reject. So that
Okay,
one
so-
would, my answer is A,
Okay?
which is the greater p-value is greater than alpha.
Okay.
I'm assuming everybody's answers are laid out the same way.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Which-
rejecting, it would be the opposite. The p-value would be less than,
Less than. Okay.
right?
Because
Yeah.
we don't accept anything. We either have to reject the null or
Fail to reject.
So fail to reject it. Yeah.
and fail to reject is that it's true.
Yes.
Ooh. If we fail to reject it, which means we accept it. Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So is this one B, just the opposite of the one before?
On 9? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it would be greater than the alpha.
Okay.
I think it's the other way around.
Well, I'm reading it right now. So if you have a large p-value, I'm in the book, and it says in one of the box picture thingies, large p-value, you fail to reject the null.
Yeah.
Small p-value, you reject the null.
So for number 8, it would be the p-value is greater than the null.
Wait, did I put those?
I think we put them backwards.
Yeah.
No. I know, because it's that whole failing to reject and rejecting. Gets me confused every time.
Yeah.
So if the p-value is greater than the alpha, then we fail to reject. If the
Yes.
p-value is smaller than the alpha, then we reject.
Yeah.
So 8 is greater, p-value is greater than, 9 is less than.
Okay.
At least that's what I'm looking at in the book.
And that's
Okay.
the way he taught it.
Yeah.
This is one of those things that's going to take me a while to get straight in my head.
Yeah, me too. It just seems backwards to me.
Okay. So it's got a little memory aid in the book here. It says, if the P is low, reject the null.
If the P is low, if the gloves don't fit, you must acquit.
You must acquit.
If the P,
Man, that was on TV for so long.
If the P is low,
reject the null.
reject the null. Okay, I'm gonna have to have that phrase in my head then.
Yeah, yeah.
It sounds too funny.
So
It
when you
does.
look at it, you want some closer to 0. It's better to be close to 0 than it is to be a higher number.
No, you just have to be lower than the P. The P value.
The level of significance.
Or the A
for
value.
alpha. Yeah, the alpha value has to be lower than your P value.
Yeah.
To,
Okay.
So whatever is closest to 0 is going to be the better outcome. Or the better.
Whatever's closer to 1.
Well, if that was the case, then if P is higher than the alpha, then that would be closer. 'Cause
Right.
then
No, if the P value is higher, then that means it's because what it's saying is use a 0.05 for your alpha value. So if our 0.1, that's a bigger number than 0.01 or 0.05. So that's greater than.
and that's saying our hypothesis, right?
That would mean the null hypothesis is true, or accepted, or failed to reject,
Okay.
or all of the above, whatever. I don't know.
So for 9, it's A then.
9, I'm putting B. Because I think I've got them right.
You know what? Let's
That's what I'm going to.
Let's do it and then submit it. And if it's wrong, we'll go back and figure out why.
9, you put B?
I've got B, which is less than.
Less than.
If the P is low, reject the null.
What'd you put for A?
Right. So if the P value is a lower number than the level of significance, then you reject the null.
Yes. So for B.
I didn't get any of that. You're breaking up for me. I don't know.
Yeah, me too.
So for 8, you guys got B?
For 8, I have A,
I have
which is
A.
greater than.
Okay, so if I reject the null, does that mean who's right? My findings or the original findings?
The alternative hypothesis is
My
correct.
findings.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If I reject the null, I am right. Okay.
So
Yeah.
when the little sign is like this, excuse my hands. So this number over here is bigger with the open end?
Right.
Yeah. Always.
Okay. Always bigger than okay.
Yeah, whichever, if you've got the P over here and you've got, this symbol here, the P value is greater than your alpha.
Okay.
If it's the other way and you've got your alpha over here and your P over here, then your alpha is greater than.
Kids, remember that it's a crocodile mouth.
Because it's bigger.
It's going to eat the bigger one.
Because the open end is bigger.
Okay.
Crocodile's going to eat.
Got it. I was mixed up on the symbol.
Yeah, I was too. Don't worry.
Exactly the same with the symbol.
Yeah. All right, so 10.
Okay, so we're talking about the alternative hypothesis.
Mm-hmm.
So they're thinking that the average claim is greater than 1,500.
That's what I was
So
thinking.
the alternative hypothesis is the average claim amount is greater than 1,500.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it kind of spells it.
So
The true mean is actually
So
higher, so that would be a greater than.
did you guys get a C?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so C, yeah.
All right, which of the following would be appropriate? Null is equal to. So for me, that's A.
Would
Me
we
too.
ever use less than if it did not say in the little paragraph above that he thinks it's less than? Would it ever, the answer ever be less than?
I can't imagine your null. No, because your null hypothesis is this is what we think it is. So this is what it is. So
Okay.
you'd never have a greater to, less than, or not equal to on your null. I don't think.
I think you're right. Okay.
Because you're going with this is my assumption, or this is the set assumption about a given thing. In this case, average claims are $1,500. So it would be equal to for the null.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So next one, we got to do some math.
Yep. Actually, no, number 12, we don't have to do any math.
Oh, I thought we
The
would.
insurance company assumes the distribution of the sample of means is normal. Is this a good assumption? Yes, because
Yes.
the sample size is 40.
Yes. And what theorem or law?
That's the central limit.
Yep. Because the law of large numbers says the more people you have, the closer the mean gets to the actual mean.
Right, yeah, your sample mean comes to the population mean.
Yes.
Which of the
So
following is a
central?
test statistic?
Yeah, central limit.
As a test statistic is defined in this lesson.
That'd be the X
X.
with the line over it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Z is your Z-score, S is also your standard.
Don't know. Sample
What's that?
or I don't know.
Maybe a sample, maybe.
Sample.
No, I think S is a different way to write your what was it? I just read it today. What was it? Your standard deviation? I think.
I don't remember seeing that again.
I don't know. I read it. I think I read it somewhere. Maybe I made it up. I don't know.
I think it's X.
And then N I know is your sample size. So the N I know.
I'm gonna go with you made it up.
I might have. I don't know.
You should have sold it better, buddy. Should have sold it.
I don't know. You know, there's so much to remember now. The first
Yeah, there
few
is.
weeks, it was like, oh, this is pretty easy, and now it's like, wait, hold on. There's so much, and I'm like, crud. Okay, so
Next
where are
one.
we at?
She says 150. The alternative is that she's wrong and it's more.
It's less.
It's less.
Oh, it's less than 150. I was thinking she's more than, that's right. It's less than 150.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the
Significant
significant
level of
0.05.
0.05. Then takes a simple random sample of 36. Computes a mean of 144.
Okay, wait a minute. We have to meet those two requirements.
150 3 divided by the square root of 36. 36.
Hers is 144. Over. I don't have a calculator.
What's the
But 36. It's 6.
6.
Duh.
Yeah.
What's the population mean here?
36. Or no, your population and your sample size. Which part of the equation are you asking, Matt?
I'm asking for, I got the sample size is 144.
Well,
And then
that's,
the population mean?
so your X minus your mean is 150. So 144 minus 150 over your standard deviation divided by the square root of your sample size.
Which is
So
30.
40 divided by the square root of 36.
So I'm down 6 over 6.666.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what
I
I
just
saw.
rounded that on like the third.
0.900.
Well, yeah, could you round that up?
So what did we get?
0.9.
Negative, the negative,
Why? Oh, yes.
because it's 144 minus 150,
Yeah.
so it's
Okay.
negative 6. So it's negative 0.9.
Right? Now we have to find a z-score with that.
Yep,
Nope, that is the z-score.
that is the z-score. Then we find the
But we got to go to the round to
probability.
3. We got to go to 3
Oh, no,
decimal
what is
points
the-
too.
So, yeah.
Negative 0.900. Okay?
Yeah, because that
And-
last one rounds that up, which rounds that, yeah.
The p-value.
So the p-value,
So the z-score is 9.
0.9. Oh, negative.
Negative 0.900.
Yeah.
And I have the p-value as 0.1841.
So what's the z-score?
Negative 0.900 or 0.900.
How do you do a negative in the calculator?
Well, there should be
This is the one I have right here.
There should be a little plus minus button somewhere.
Plus, it's on the plus minus.
Yes. But you know what, Matt? You're also only having one of those numbers with a negative. So a negative times a positive is always a negative. So if you want to just multiply them and put it in front of your answer, it'll work too.
Or divide, and yeah.
Well, I divided 6 divided by 6.666667, and I got 0.899999.
Right.
So round it up.
So you round it up to 0.9, and don't forget to add the negative back on for that negative 6.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay. I see now.
And then the p-value that shows at the top of that applet is 0.1841. Am I doing that right?
Oh, wait. Oh, because it's less than. Yes.
Yes, because it's less than.
So
Sorry, I had
0.184.
multiple areas shaded.
Oh, yeah, 184.
0.1841. So, yeah.
Yep.
So how'd you get the p-value?
It's your area on the
Oh, you
probability.
plug in the applet?
Yeah, in
Yeah.
the applet.
Okay.
And so they're thinking it's less than the mean. So we go to the left of.
Okay, so the p-value is 0.184.
Yeah.
And
And since that is a larger number than our 0.05, we would fail to reject.
fail. Okay.
Oh, hold on. Now you got me
It's greater.
screwed up again. Hold on. Why?
I know.
So they're saying there's a 5% chance that the 0.05, 5%, we're saying there's an 18% chance that it's lower. Wouldn't we? I don't know. If the P is low, reject the nulls. It's not low, so we have to fail to reject it, right?
Mhm, that's right.
Oh, guys, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why can't this be easy? Why do we have to have such difficult terminology tonight? Jeez.
What's your conclusion for this problem? We have failed to reject. Hold on, let me look.
So that would be B. We have sufficient evidence that the true population mean is 150.
We have sufficient? Yes, because we failed to reject it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are two types of errors. Is this an error 1 or 2?
Which one involves rejecting the null hypothesis when the null? That's a type 1.
Okay.
I remember that because type 2 is where you fail to reject, but it should be rejected.
We failed to reject it.
No. Type 1 is you rejected and you shouldn't have. Type 2 is you shouldn't have rejected it,
But you
you
did.
did. Yeah. That one I had to read a couple times, and so
Read that again.
So for type 1 is if you reject the null and you shouldn't have.
Okay.
Type 2 is where you did reject but
you
shouldn't have.
Okay.
Well, why do we
You have
have,
to say the same thing twice.
Yeah.
why does this an
Type
error?
1,
What's the error here?
there's two types of errors. One is where you reject the null or didn't. No, yeah. Type 1 is where you reject the null but shouldn't have. Type 2 is where you didn't reject the null but should have.
But I don't understand what we're making an error on.
Well, it says
We're not. They're just asking.
they're just asking the question.
This one's not asking if we made an error. It's just asking what type of error would be if we rejected the null when the null was in fact true.
Okay.
It's not saying we made a mistake.
On your homework, it says it has the chart.
Yeah.
Yeah, fill that in. Just
It
still,
tells you when it's true, it's the type 1. When it's false, it's the type 2. Or
For the null.
type 2 is the false.
Mm-hmm.
I even copied that down and it's still struggling with it, but I'll get it.
In his video, he comes up with a little saying that helps him remember it. Of course, I don't remember what he said, but I remember that it helped me
There is
remember
that.
that type 1 was true.
I'll have to go back and watch it again. Okay. 19.
That's in the teacher video.
Okay, what was 19? You say it's a type 1 then?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
20. When you decrease your significant down to a 0.01, that means your type 2 errors
Increase.
increase.
Increase to 2.
I think it's the second
Right,
one, yeah.
because you have less chance of disproving it than proving it, right?
Yep. Because he looked at it as a weight.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Whenever one increases, one decreases.
Yeah. So it was part 2, question 9C was basically the same thing. So it's very low of committing a type 1 error, so you commit a type 2.
Mhm.
More
Yeah.
likely. Okay, there we go. Got
Okay.
it.
So if I
One
make,
more.
so the lower the alpha value, type 2 increases.
It applies for both
Yeah.
errors. When
Yes.
one increases, one decreases.
And vice versa. Higher,
Right.
it's more likely
Higher
1.
the alpha, right. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. If the alpha is 0.05, compute the probability of committing a type 1 error.
Hmm.
5%, right? Isn't that what I read in the book?
Let me look at my notes.
You would think, but it's telling you to compute.
See, I compute the probability.
But what do you compute?
I don't know, you've only got the alpha there.
Right.
Oh,
So
oh,
in book
wait.
4.5, it says if we choose that, this is equal to 1/20th. So when the null hypothesis is true, there's a 1 in 20 chance it will be rejected. So a 1 in 20 chance, 1 divided by 20
It's 5%, yeah.
is 5%.
So it's 0.05 then.
0.00 or 0.0, yeah.
I think it's 0.05, isn't it?
Well, it's asking.
Yeah,
Oh,
because those numbers on
yeah,
the top of the applets are percentages.
Right.
So
it's asking for the probability as opposed to the percent. So 0.05.
0.05.
Yeah. Yeah.
A type 1 error. We rejected the null and shouldn't have. Okay. Save everything.
So it's 0.05.
Yeah. So it's the same as the alpha.
Okay, don't submit your quiz. I'll submit mine and we'll see how we do.
Right.
We're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Oh, all right, never mind. Everybody, let's submit it, see how we do.
All right, I'm submitting. Got a couple wrong.
We got 2 wrong is all.
14.
Which ones do we get?
All right, just 2.
Number 14
14. So which of the following is a
and 15.
Everything for your tablet.
15, right?
Really?
I got
Uh-oh. I must have done something wrong. 18?
18 wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, 14 and 18.
So I must have.
Looks like we get to go back and rethink.
The test statistics. Is it the S?
Must have wrote something wrong.
Are we on 14?
Yeah, I'm 14.
Test statistic. I'm gonna be mad if it's the S.
It might be the S.
It's got, yeah, because it doesn't make sense for the Z or the N. It's got to be the S.
How come we haven't seen an S yet?
Yeah, I didn't think we had either. The
I knew I
probability.
saw it somewhere.
Wait a minute. P-value, the probability of obtaining a sample mean, the test statistic. The sample mean, that's the X bar X.
That's what we put. We got it wrong.
Yeah.
The sample mean would be the N, wouldn't it?
No.
Oh.
N is the number of participants.
Oh, yeah, the sample mean would be the X over the.
Yeah. A Z would be the Z score. Is that a test statistic? Is that a Z score? No.
Is it Z score?
No.
I copied it right off. It said p-value equals the probability of obtaining a sample mean, parentheses, test statistic.
Yeah. It might have it wrong on the quiz.
So is it still the X, you think?
I think so.
Is it a Z? Is the Z score a statistic? Because the Z score we put in the applet to find the P score, the P value.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 14.
Oh, here.
So the
Steps
Z,
wait a minute. Steps for completing a hypothesis test. Number 2, compute the statistics test, and it's a Z score.
oh, okay.
That's a Z.
So it's
Yep,
a
I
Z
think it's
score.
Z.
Okay. All right, so then 18.
15 was,
What is the conclusion for this problem? We failed to reject, so we accepted the null. Oh, it's probably C. We have insufficient evidence that the true population mean is less than 150, which does not necessarily mean that the true population mean is 150.
Just saying, yeah, insufficient evidence saying that it is.
so we want
Yeah, it's
C.
less. C,
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And then
Okay,
19 we got was A. I'm copying answers as we go.
I already did.
Oh, well, you are just on it tonight.
No,
Thank you.
sometimes. I mean, still a 91% is not bad, but
I need every point I can get at this point.
So do I after that test. After that test, so do I.
I'm okay with my test on that one. But yeah, I'd like to bump up my score a little more.
All right, let's go back and re-enter answers. That was some good searching and argument there, trying to find them.
Yeah. All right. So let me know when everybody's ready.
I'm ready.
I'm loading right now.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. As soon as you're ready, Trina.
All right. This 5-year-old computer's not really being nice right now.
That's why I got a couple of new ones here not too long ago.
Well, I'd like to, but
I hear you.
no.
They're work computers, so they were a write-off for me.
That works nice.
Come on.
Well, when you do taxes for a living, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you kind of know where you can spend it. So
Yeah. Well, I can get to this page, but it won't let me get past down through the instructions.
I never even scroll past the instructions because it just has a little bar right there that says start quiz.
That's what I'm missing.
Do you want
Okay.
to restart it again?
If you want to wait.
That's fine. I don't have
Yeah,
any
go ahead.
problem, guys. That's fine.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
If the P is low,
So Matt, you can probably stop the broadcast at this point.
Okay.